car with him, he would call out, gesturing toward the sky, "Ann, look right there," then describe the image that appeared to him until I could see it too. By sharing what he saw, my father not only gave me permission, but also encouraged me to notice what others might miss in our shared world. No wonder I felt like there was more, and hoped there was more, to life than most people realize. As a child, I often imagined how exciting it would be if life was like the page in Highlights magazine, with hidden information nestled obscurely among the clear lines of familiar objects. Little did I know that my journey would introduce me to wondrous dimensions of our universe and a virtual treasure trove of guidance, comfort, protection, transformation, and so much more. My awareness of what was happening behind the scenes in our interconnected world expanded in the 70s, when I stumbled upon an intriguing study by former CIA interrogation specialist Cleve Baxter. On an impulse, Baxter attached his polygraph electrodes to a Dracaena plant in his office, then watered the plant to see if it responded. Lo and behold, the needle scratched out a graph just as it did when electrodes were attached to a human. Fascinated, Baxter picked up a pair of scissors and approached the plant with the intention of pruning it. Again the needle moved, registering what he interpreted as fear. He wondered what the machine would do if he threatened the plant. As he imagined lighting a match, he noticed something that forever changed his life. The plant didn't wait for him to strike the match. It reacted to his intention, his thoughts. Further research proved to Baxter that intention, not action, triggered the plant's response. The idea that plants could tune in and respond to a human thought made me view them in a new way. Up to this point, plants had seemed like pretty solid, one-dimensional life forms, all physical with no emotions or spirit. Recognizing this expanded dimension of their being revealed a new perspective of the world. If plants could react to intention, were trees, rocks, fire, water, and clouds responding as well? Was all living matter interacting and I just hadn't noticed? The possibilities appeared endless. Nothing much changed in my life until a few years later, when a high fever kept me bedbound for the better part of a week. For days, I drifted in and out of consciousness. I recall moving easily through some sort of safe, albeit unfamiliar, conduit while in a dream state. Although I had no real memory of anything that happened along the way, I awoke with a distinct feeling that I had stepped through some sort of portal. It was like someone had pulled back the three-dimensional curtain so I could glimpse the expanded dimensions of our universe, busily responding to everyone's needs. It was clear to me that I could not return to my previous limited perception, nor did I want to. By the time I recuperated, I knew my life direction had changed, yet I wasn't sure exactly how it had changed. Then, in 1986, a breast cancer diagnosis shocked me to my core, and I was confronted with my deep-seated fear of dying. That's when the universe stepped in and allowed me to experience for myself what Chief Seattle said: "There is no death, only a change of worlds." All of the right people, animals, birds, clouds, and all kinds of mysterious messages started appearing in my life at exactly the right time, each with a very specific purpose. Some were in physical form, others in the form of spirit. Coincidence? My intuition said no. Nor was it coincidental that songs playing on the radio had lyrics that spoke directly to what was occurring in my life. Sometimes they offered solutions to my problems, other times they offered reassurance and comfort. Events that had always seemed random in nature now had a recognizable purpose and direction. I had an epiphany. The universe was busily responding to my needs. I paid extra attention to what was happening around me. Animal sightings sent me running to resources to learn the spiritual significance each had for me. Hawks, in particular, started showing up at specific times. According to Ted Andrews, author of Animal Speak, the hawk awakens our vision and inspires us to a creative life purpose. The more I opened myself up to receiving what I intuitively knew was spiritual guidance, the more guidance I received. As these mystical experiences expanded, I noted that within the visible mundane lines of life that we see, smell, hear, taste, and touch each day lie private messages of guidance, support, protection, reassurance, and insight. These messages, which come in